Minister, Chief of Staff of the Hellenic Army, General Officers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you from the deepest of my heart, Mr. Minister, for being with us, and General Chodelgoudis, for your invitation and your warm welcome here in Xanthi, and to say my great pleasure to be with you today. This exercise was mentioned by the General, is the first in which the French Army is taking part. After Franco-Greek amphibious exercise Argo 22 in Skiros in September last year, today 300 soldiers from the French Army are taking part with numerous pieces of equipment, including, you saw it, Charles Leclerc, tanks, VBCIs, in the Olympic Operation exercise. We are so proud about it. The participation of the French soldiers in this exercise was being enabled and demonstrates the credibility, the vitality of our strategic partnership and its application for the first time to our land forces. It was made possible by different elements. First of all, I should mention the annual meeting we have within the armed forces, land armed forces. It was a annual meeting, General Richoux, who actually organized and decided that this ambition should be followed by concrete exercise on the ground, and it has considerably grown up since 1 year, Mr. Minister. It was also decided by the Chief of Staff of the French Army, Pierre Schill, in October 22, during his visit in Athens, that we should organize a rotation of the French troops stationed in Romania as part of our Mission Aigle, using the port of Alexandroupoli, and thus enabling our soldiers to take advantage of the Greek military training ranges in northern Greece. I was yesterday in Alexandroupoli, in the port, and meeting with the French companies, the local authorities, and I can confirm it's a strategic places, and we are going to continue the discussion. It is also a personal pleasure, Mr. Minister, because I meet up here the soldiers that would just have been spent several months in Romania, a country where I served until July, and they contributed to strengthening the Alliance position on its eastern flank. Let me tell them my appreciation to their presence today with me, and my pride to be part of this huge new dimension in the eastern flank of Europe. Everybody knows, in Ukraine, the Russian aggression and the request for the allies meant that the French armed forces deployed as the spearhead battalion of NATO response forces already on February 28, 22, barely 4 days before and after the Russian invasion. We deployed the Allied battalion with more than 500 men, and we did settle in Romania at that time. 21 months later, I must say that French soldiers are deployed in Romania in a permanent, in a very long mission, and we are here today to consider as a whole the strategic position of Greece in the eastern flank of Europe. This is also a demonstration of what we are going to do together on the Franco and Hellenic armed forces. To finish with, Mr. Minister, let me just mention that the return of the French army to northern Greece is an old story. The last time we had such a concentration of generals was very far away from us. But let me just remind everybody today here. We celebrated last week the armistice of First World War on November 11th, and the presence of French troops concentrating Thessaloniki and here in the different mountains between 1915 and 1921, around 380,000 men fought under the French army and the French flag on the Eastern Front, and until 1918, more than 10,000 of them were killed, 22,000 were missing, and 34 were wounded. On the traces of French military presence today in Alexandroupoli, in Thessaloniki, where the French soldiers rest in the cemetery, and here in Thrace, let me just remind you, after Athens, now Plio Navarino, we also lost our lives, of our grandfathers, of a lot of people on Skra, the memory of our common fights for freedom, for peace, should remind, is alive. I want to say today to the Greek friends that we still remember this friendship is inalienable. The story continues. Today, the ties that unite us, Greek and French, are stronger every day. Thank you very much, Mr. Minister, again, because side by side, we same the same value. We're still on the right side of history. We are here together to build for the future of the strategic partnership between our two countries under NATO chapeau. The future of our armies here are showing an excellence, and I would like to thank all the participants to this exercise. We are very proud of you.
The